The Constituency Development Fund versus devolution. That is the premise upon which the Institute for Social Accountability and the Center for Enhancing Democracy and Good Governance filed a petition at the High Court challenging the constitutionality of the CDF Amendment Act 2013. And as such, the ruling by Lady Justice Mumbi Ngoge and Justices Isaac Lenaola and David Majanja that if the Act is not amended in 12 months, it will stand nullified has sparked a raft of reactions from the political realm. Devolution Cabinet Secretary Anne Waiguru, under whose docket the matter falls, says her ministry will analyse and interpret the ruling.
At this point, it's too early to say what that means. We are still perusing through the ruling to see what exactly that the ruling said. We haven't received the hard copy, and thereafter waiting to see what the finalization of that decision will be, depending on the response that comes from the members of parliament. As you're aware, budget allocation is actually provided for by the members of parliament. I'm sure that when they do that, they will be complying with the law. If they appeal, then we will wait to see what the appeal says, so that we can know how to move forward. Right now, it's too early to say what that means or what that doesn't mean.
CORD leader Raila Odinga appeared to back the ruling, saying CDF was established when the country needed it most, but with the advent of devolution, the time for CDF had passed.
We need to have funds going to the county, and then eventually to the constituency and to the wards. It is now just the issue of who is responsible, who is in charge, who is executing, and who is oversighting. This is what needs to be discussed exhaustively so that an agreement is reached.
House Speaker Justin Muturi has dismissed calls to nullify the CDF Act and instead says Parliament will amend the Act to align it with the Constitution within the 12-month grace period given by the High Court.
CDF is not supposed to fight devolution. It does not fight devolution. It is possible to continue to operate CDF, the CDF model, alongside devolution.
Members of Parliament were quick to react to the ruling.
The court has given us 12 months. Wacha ikuje kwa parliament. Not 12 months, not 12 days. In 12 minutes, we'll amend the law.
For those of us who are dissatisfied, we know the route map. Those of us who are happy, let's retain our happiness.
We are going to appeal that decision to ensure that CDF continues to trickle down to the constituency.
We as a member of parliament, we are going to sit down and see to it that those who have declared it unconstitutional, we are going to sit down and find a way to make sure that CDF is there to remain. Otherwise, it's something which wananchi have really benefited from, and there is no way it can be declared unconstitutional.
Don't know. We don't want, first of all, to challenge what they said. But anybody who would say that CDF has not transformed this country, that person does not live in this country.
That, to me, is the saddest moment in Kenya today. As you are aware, what the MPs have done with the money of the CDF for the last 2 years is more than what the governors have done with their billions for the last 2 years.
Members of Parliament will not be keen on having the Constituency Development Fund scrapped, as it serves to garner them clout in the management of its funds in their constituencies. But governors may take them on in the defence of devolution, a conversation that will be witnessed in coming weeks.